Howdy friends, got something new for you today. I've got my very first Mega Construx Masters of the Universe set. This is a gift from my brother and his family. Just got this the other day and decided to put it together. So wanted to show you the box first here. Very nice art. You can see obviously what's on there. I'll just let you see it. There it is. So now I went ahead and built this last night and here it is. It was really fun to build, really a cool project. What is it, 188 pieces, something like that? Yep, 188 pieces. So it took me about an hour, I'd say, something like that. What else do I want to say about it? It goes together much like any Legos piece, as you would imagine. Let's see, I really enjoy that there was no stickers or decals. These are all painted on. All the decorations here came painted on the pieces, on these pieces here, on this piece here, which is really nice, not having to apply any decals. We've got a firing mechanism here, although with Mechanec's neck here, this firing mechanism will, I believe, pop it right into his own head if you see that. But if I take that out of there, let's see here, let's take Mechanec off, or not. Let me take his head off. He comes with an extra piece. I'll show you that in a second. I just want to see kind of how far this is going to fire. It's got some high velocity here. So there we go. Bam. Okay. I don't want to lose that piece. Anyway, there it is. I see it. So Mechanec, like I said, he comes with two pieces to extend his neck. So I could extend it even further here. Attach that on there and then stick his head up here. Or you can just take both pieces off and have Mechanec with just his head. So they give you that option there. You can see that with Mechanec with his head fully extended there. Even longer than probably the action figure was ever able to do, because you couldn't fit that much neck within the body. So that's pretty cool there. I never had a Mechanec growing up as a kid. I thought someone had a good comment about Mechanec. You would never want to be one of the attorney and guards at the castle, because Man-at-Arms always did all these experiments on people that had been injured in battle somehow, and so Mechanec was one of those guys that I think was an injured attorney and guard. And Man-at-Arms decided to go ahead and experiment on him when he was in a coma or something, turn him into a freakazoid with a long neck. So yeah, you might not necessarily want to be Man-at-Arms working for him. Anyway, let's take off Tri-Klops here, show you a little bit about the articulation of these figures. They're very small like Lego figures, but they are amazingly articulatable. He's got articulation at the hip and at the knee. Very good. He can twist at the waist, not completely around, just it looks like enough to twist, like a somewhat stiff elderly citizen. And let's see, he's got full shoulder rotation. He's got a full elbow rotation that can go even backwards. He's double jointed in the elbow, basically. I didn't have to put these guys together either. They came put together, although the instruction manual actually shows them being put together. He comes with this great sword. He's got these bracelets on. What do you call those? Bracers. I hope this is all showing up. My own fingers are so big compared to him. He's got on the back, he has a slot for his sword in his armor. Very cool. I haven't even tried that yet. That is awesome. And if we turn back around, we'll see his head, his eye piece changes as well, rotates. It can be sitting in the middle position, but yeah, you can rotate it. And he's got this orange eye that kind of fits his colors, which I don't think the regular one has. I like that one a lot. He's got his mean red eye, like the real Tri-Klops, or bigger original Tri-Klops has. And he's got his blue eye, his friendly eye, which I think the original has. I think this orange eye just looks a little different to me, but I like it. So yeah, these guys are amazing minifigures. I'm really pleased with how articulatable they are. They're not easily stood on the pegs, but they can stand on the pegs. They have small holes in their feet for standing on pegs. I don't have Mechanec's not standing on pegs. He's standing on smooth blocks, smooth bricks, but he's got one hand on a grip, and that's what's holding him there. And he comes with his weapon as well, which had just one piece to insert in. So I think that's pretty much it, although this is also a sky sled and battle ram. It does come apart. That's built in, so Mechaneck can fly off. I think I'm going to put him back to, let's put him back to no neck here. Ooh, I took his head off, his helmet off his head. Let's put his head on first, and then his helmet on. Alright. So now, oh, you see how he kind of fell off? He's not really standing. He's like, ah, whoa, look out. Alright. Get him back on the sky sled there, Mechaneck. We don't need you falling off there. Thank you very much. Can't think of Mechaneck's voice. Really haven't seen him much. Okay, so we've got a couple extra missile darts in the back here, storage, and we had this piece that I had Tri-Klops standing on. I'm not sure I remember that from the original toy. So this is a cool throwback for me. I did have the battle ram as a kid. I believe I had the battle ram and the Talon fighter that came with Point Dread. So I had quite a few of these as a kid. For some reason, I really don't remember the battle ram and the Talon fighter that much. I just kind of have a vague memory of having them. Don't remember using them that much. One of the things I remember doing the most with my He-Mans and with my brother, he and I he had a robotic arm toy, I forget the name of it, that came from Radio Shack, I believe, and it was pretty awesome. It had a claw that you could open and control, and it rotated around, I believe, here, and I believe it went up and down like this and like that. So we could do quite a bit with this gripper robotic arm. And what we did, we set it up on a higher shelf kind of thing, and we pick up each of our Masters of the Universe guys with, and then move them over and drop them down into this bowl we had, a big bowl that was for, like a popcorn bowl you'd have, and we had filled it up with water the night before, and then put a whole bar of soap in there, and the bar of soap would dissolve overnight into this water and turn into this kind of slimy, watery, soapy, oozy stuff. Obviously it's not going to hurt your finger because it's just soapy water, but it would turn into really kind of gooey almost water, and so we would use that and we'd move these our figures over and drop them into this water, and that was like our improvised slime pit. It might have been before the slime pit even came out that we did that, but I think it was after the slime pit. We weren't trying to copy it, I don't think. It was just something we had done accidentally. I remember the soap had sat somewhere and we realized it would turn into mush. Maybe it was in a soap dish or something with water, and we realized like if you left soap with water long enough, it turned into kind of this mushy stuff that was, non-toxic, not harmful to anything, but made for a fun soupy kind of more than water kind of thing to drop your characters into. Water's always fun too, but that's probably enough for now. I think we discussed this. Well, I'll show you the manual real quick before we take off. This is what the manual looks like. If you haven't ever seen one of these, if you haven't built one either, it looks much like Legos inside. Gives very clear instructions of what you need to do. They have some very interesting and unique pieces that are a little, unfamiliar to me as I've only built Lego kits before. Anyway, kind of get an idea what it looks like. And what else? It didn't come with any extra pieces except for it had these two pieces as part of the construction that you took off at the end. Was like part of the build, but then it says you remove them at the end, you don't need them. These are the figure stands to just kind of stand the figure on. They come with. And we got the snake head that we can replace the griffin head with here. Oops. Pulling the whole thing apart there, just trying to take that one brick off. So we take the griffin head off, we can replace it with the snake head here, and we've got our the evil villain version of the sky sled, just like the one that came out for Origins, which is really cool. So alright, so maybe I'll keep it with the snake head now that I've switched it off. So there's this Mega Construx battle ram and sky sled. Comes with two minifigures, Mechaneck and Tri-Klops, and yeah, very cool little set to add to my my Star Wars Legos collection. vehicles and minifigures. So hope you all like this, and that's it. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.